Hello, everybody. This is Ghostyfilms, and I just got out of jail for breaking and entering, and I wanted to play some Doom 2, so I decided that I was gonna break into Pete's house again, because I didn't learn my lesson the first time, and quite honestly, I don't have the recording What?
Dan!
What?
What the hell are you doing here?
I broke into your house.
Why?
And I wanted to play some Doom 2, and I can't do it at my house, and I don't have all the snacks that you have in your refrigerator.
But you totally ate all my jam.
Well,
Bastard. Well, you know what, Dan?
what?
It's fair enough because you've been wanting to play Doom 2. So I guess we'll start playing Doom 2.
All right, yay.
Yeah, that's right. But you're lucky I don't press charges, man.
Well, you did. That's why I was in jail.
Well, actually, my folks pressed charges, but that's besides the point. I'm just more mad that you ate my jam.
Yeah. Well, what's some like eating goods and supplies between a couple of buddies, right? That's what I always say.
That was homemade jam. Anyways, we're let's playing Doom 2. This is the Skull Tag version. So
Yeah.
Dan, let's go through what we can do on Skull Tag
Well,
before we go through all the hootenanny things.
Well, you can play multiplayer more easily, I think.
Yeah, but there's so many options that
Oh.
we have. Like Dan's already set up his options, but in this game you can do all kinds of things that you couldn't do in Doom 1.
Are you
Like
talking about player setup and shit like that?
yeah. You know what? Let's name our guy.
Okay.
Let's name him what we named him in the first game. B.A. Baramus. Yes. And now you can actually make your own guy. You want to do whatever you want now here, Dan.
Wait.
You want him a Marine.
Okay.
Because he's in the
I'm
Marines.
doing his skin thing.
Yeah, you can change all the skins, which is pretty neat.
I like the regular skin, but I want a different color, I think.
Yeah, he wants to be black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can hide or something or other.
Actually, I think I'd like to be a little more brown than black.
Because your name is Dan Brown. Uh-oh. Alright, we're back, and Dan's gonna make his man brown.
Yeah. Kind of like a grayish brown. I found like that, sort of a grayish brown is the best color for, camo.
Uh-huh. Your camo index is gonna be real high. So, yeah, you can customize your own player. And what else can we do? We have all kinds of new options in this game. Like we can duck if we wanted to, but Dan's not gonna put any of that on. He's gonna play it like the old school way.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the old school way, but I think if I might put on free look because we were talking about this before, and free look in this game it kind of helps you a little bit, but if you don't have the crosshairs, it kind of makes it. It doesn't make it easier necessarily.
No.
Because there's no crosshair to help you aim, so you could accidentally aim too low or too high. I actually think I like free look, and I'm probably gonna put it on later. But
we want to start off.
I think we'll start the regular way.
Yeah,
we'll do the
with
first
ourselves
couple.
in a neck race.
If you guys if you guys think it would be better if I just didn't put the free look on, then I'll do it that way the whole game. Except for when I get to the last level, I'm gonna put free look on because I think the last level's stupid. And I've done it before, I just don't want to...
No matter what you say. Alright, so let's start this game and we can talk about what we're going to do more. So we're going to play... Well, Dan's going to play this game just like last time. We're going to start on the first chapter, Hell on Earth, and the penultimate, hardest thing, Ultraviolence.
Yeah. So basically what happened was we just got back from Hell, and now we're back on Earth.
Yeah.
And,
why? And you know what, Dan? Speaking of, we just got back from Hell. I'd just like to know, Dan, I watched those videos that you made of Doom 1.
Yeah.
And I don't understand, one, how you broke in.
Well, I took like a cinder block, and you know how your back door was all smashed in?
Mm-hmm.
I threw the cinder block at your back sliding glass door a couple times. And that broke the glass, and it allowed me to just walk right in.
Mm-hmm. Now, Dan, mysteriously, and I put mysterious in air quotes, mysteriously a bunch of money that was underneath my bed went missing. Do you know anything about that, Dan? Because I had it there. Because you know what? Me and my mom, I'm not going to lie, this is what happened. We were going to the soup kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And we were going to feed the homeless, and then we came home, and our house was burglarized.
Huh, how about that?
And then when I came in the house and I saw you there, and, you know...
Saw that I'd been there.
Not only did you board up the house and all that, we ended up the police coming.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot how I tried to lock you out of your own home.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. Damn, that was just wrong. And you know what I found? I was going through my diary and I reached a certain section, and I saw some pages were ripped out, and those were super secret things that were only supposed to be between me and my diary. But I think, Dan, you ended up reading them on air.
I wouldn't do that to you, Pete. Like I don't think I would never look in your diary.
Well, Dan, you know things that happened in the past. You know, you can't take them back, Dan. You know what I mean? You can't redo them or whatever.
I don't know what you're referring to, but
all I'm saying, Dan, is when we came in the house and the liquor cabinet was open and the china was all busted.
I don't know how.
And you were the only one in the house. I don't know, Dan. Did you end up taking some of our drugs as well?
I don't take drugs. I just booze it up. I'm a drunk, not a drug addict.
Yeah, and you know what, Dan? And you know what the worst part is?
What?
It's not even that you wrecked all of our china.
I don't think I did that. I think
it's not even the fact
that china. I think that china cabinet must have fallen over on its own.
It's not even the fact that you allegedly destroyed my china cabinet.
Pete, sometimes furniture just falls over.
Or that you allegedly drank all the booze in the house, or that you
somebody's got to drink it. I mean,
or that you allegedly took the money underneath my.
I didn't even know about that money. I mean,
or that you allegedly ripped out the super secret pages in my diary.
Yeah,
these are all. Even that you allegedly.
These are all baseless accusations.
Or even that you allegedly, shit. What was the last one? Oh, ate all my jam. The worst part about it was that you had some friends over and you had all kinds of sexual acts going on, and I wasn't even here for any of it. That's probably the worst part about it, Dan. As a friend.
Well, Pete, I think you were busy that day, and
I was down at the soup kitchen feeding the homeless, Dan.
Well,
and the recently addicted. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
you know,
you were just here.
Having sex on your furniture.
You were allegedly doing all these terrible things that I wish that I could have been involved in, is what I'm trying to say. Except for, like, the breaking of my house and stuff. Because, like, I'd totally steal my own money.
But, yeah, how can you judge me? Like, how can you hold it against me when you clearly want to break your own furniture and
Well, no, I don't want to break my own furniture. But I'll steal my own money. And I was going to eat that jam, Dan.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess that was kind of a dick move, but it was delicious.
Yeah, well, at least it was good.
And if it makes you feel better, I did have diarrhea because I ate, like, so much jam without anything else. Mm-hmm. Like, I just had a spoon, and I was just spooning it into my gaping maw.
Yeah.
I wasn't even, like, putting it on toast or bread or Thomas's English muffins.
You know what? That's almost a crime against jam, what you did there.
I know, but it was still good.
Yeah. Because you gotta be able to put that on something.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's get to the game, huh, Dan?
What game?
We're at the second level. But yeah, this game is very similar to Doom 1.
Yeah.
In the fact that it's called Doom.
Yeah. But there's a number after it or something like that.
Yeah, it stars the same character, B.A. Baramis.
Yep.
And he is shooting these guys.
He's back from hell.
Yeah, because you remember in the first game, he went to hell because he was on Mars or some crap. Is he still on Mars, Dan?
No, he's on Earth.
He's on Earth.
Hence the game Hell on Earth is the name.
Oh, when did Earth get all effed up like this?
I don't know. It's the future, Pete. In the future, they do weird things. Like they make, I don't know, like brick houses with no doors. And they have like a living room area.
Yeah. This sort of reminded me of my house after you allegedly broke in.
Well, I did smash a lot of things up. But, you know, I have a problem with alcoholism.
Yeah.
You can't blame me, Pete. I have a problem.
Yeah, you gotta blame the alcohol.
Yeah, the alcohol was what made me do it.
It's just so sweet and addictive. That,
I know.
like,
I love it.
it's just like, yeah, sometimes you just can't. You can't not drink it, like all of it.
I know.
And even though your liver's like, please don't drink anymore.
Like it's hard for me to drink in moderation. Like if I open a bottle, that bottle is going to be used up right then and there.
Yeah.
And so yeah, your house kind of looks all decrepit now. And
well, luckily, Dan, we had homelessman insurance, and whenever any homelessman breaks into our house and does these terrible things, the insurance will pay for it. It was almost like an act of God, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the acts of Dan are almost like acts of God because I'm so godlike and pious.
Well, yeah, they both have the same amount of letters, and
these are all valid points.
Yeah, and they're single syllables, yes.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, Dan, in this game they have zombie guys still.
Yep, still.
And those red guys and the orange guys. And they have
the blue
like
ones and the kind of sparkly ones.
Yeah, the sparkly ones are probably my favorite.
Alright, now I'd like to talk about one of the major differences of this game. That is the double barrel shotgun, aka super shotgun. And you get it, and it fires 2 barrels at the same time, so it causes a lot more damage. And it's very helpful because
that's the only new gun in the game.
Yeah, but there are a lot of new monsters that are very mean and they kill you very easily, so it's very useful. So
they want to touch you in the night. Probably.
Well, I get touched in the night a lot.
Yeah, well.
Sometimes the only way to prevent yourself from getting touched in the night is to have a shotgun.
Yeah.
That shoots 2 barrels.
Or
at the
you
same
know
time.
what? Preemptively touch yourself at night.
Yeah.
Because then they come in and they see you touching yourself.
If I'm all smelly and covered in jizz, my sex appeal goes down like 50%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still pretty sexy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's just, yeah, totally. Because, like, if you preemptively touch yourself at night so that they can't come and touch you at night. Because they'll come and they'll be like, ah, my job's already done. I don't got to do anything because they'll just see you.
Yeah, I got to go find somebody else to kidnap and molest. And I find that it's a very useful strategy.
You know what my sister found out a couple days ago?
What?
This is all hypothetical, though.
What?
That if you have a sinus infection, or you have a runny or you have like sinuses and stuff. She said that they are looking to see if masturbating will help get rid of that.
Huh, that's interesting.
And you know what?
Because it gets rid of the fluid, like it comes out of your penis instead of out of your nose?
Yeah. You know what, Dan? I was thinking about it.
That's just logical.
I know. And you know what? She says one day I had a runny nose, so I was blowing my nose in the morning, which I usually do.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why don't you just masturbate?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, just masturbate." And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do that."
Like right in front of her?
Yeah, like no.
Your sister's messed up.
Yeah, I can't believe. But then she was like, "No, they said it's supposed to help, or they're looking into seeing if it's gonna help." And I said, "You know what? Masturbation helps." Do a lot of things, like help with a lot of things.
Yeah. Helps me when I can't sleep at night.
Yeah. And like, you know what? They were talking, I remember this comedian, his name was Robert Schimmel. And he was discussing about how masturbation, the American Heart Association says that masturbation will help you get confidence.
Really?
Yeah, and if masturbation helps people get confidence, then we should be the most confident people in the world, don't you think?
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. I should be.
Yeah.
Because my penis is just rubbed raw 24/7. I'm surprised there's even skin left on it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Thing should have been skinned years ago.
Yeah, like our buddy Rob, too. He should be like...
Penises must have amazing healing power. Like, I'm like Wolverine from like the waist down. Except there's no adamantium inside.
Yeah, that's a shame. Can you imagine that? You know what? That's a good question to think about.
How much does Wolverine masturbate?
No, because I know a boner is not really bone. But wouldn't that be interesting if it was, and then Wolverine couldn't, like, you know, quell his rage?
Yeah, he'd have a raging boner the whole time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be That'd be something else right there.
Yeah, that poor guy.
He'd be known for a completely different set of skills.
Yeah, I'd call him Boner all the time. I'm like, hey, look, there's Boner. No, my name's Logan.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Boner. Stop it.
That's right.
God,
The man with the magic penis. I probably should have done that a different way, but oh
yeah,
well.
Dan, you should probably went up there with the double barrel and then killed them.
Yeah.
Now the double barrel and the regular shotgun take the same bullets.
Yep. They both shoot shells.
Shells like Ninja Turtle shells, or
Pretty much. You kill a bunch of turtles and then you chop their shells up into manageable pieces and then you load it into your gun and then when you fire it shoots them all like shrapnel.
Interesting, Dan. So now we know what Mario has been doing all this time.
Yeah. He's a
weapons dealer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's crazy, Dan.
Yep.
That's
And see, oh yeah, and this I forgot to mention. There's like another new feature of this game is the chain gun wielding character right down there. It's hard to see him because he's shooting at me, but
yeah, he's stupid. He's a big stupid.
oh, I didn't realize he was. I
Dude,
died.
he's just blowing you away.
Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah. What the hell, man?
That was sloppy
That was sloppy.
strategy on my part.
Just like your seconds, get it?
Yep, just like my seconds.
Good old sloppy
Right.
seconds. You're getting shot from somewhere. Dude, you're like...
I made a very bad move by jumping down there, so I'm gonna have to play this really safe.
Your head is all bloody and shit.
Yeah, my face is bleeding like
Yeah.
a mofo. Oh, there's a medical box. How about them apples?
Oh, look, now only your eyes are red.
Yeah, and I have a little blood on my face.
And you know what? B.A. Baramus right now is not looking too hot.
Yeah.
I mean, in the beginning, when we first saw his little picture in the front showing, ooh, I've got 100% health or whatever, he had, he had bags under his eyes. And he didn't look too hot, you know what I'm saying, Dan?
Yeah.
He looked pretty tired.
Oops. Damn it.
What the hell are you doing, Dan?
I'm trying to kill everybody in that hole.
You're trying to kill everyone in that smelly old hole, huh?
Yep. Anybody else running around down there?
No, Dan. They would have came up. They would have surrendered or something.
Really?
Nah, I doubt it.
B.A. Baramis' name has been getting around.
Yeah. Shit, if I saw him, I'd surrender. I mean, that's what I do. I surrender. I'm the surrenderer.
That's...
Yeah, it's a skill that I have. I can surrender at the drop of a hat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice ability I like to use.
Alright. Whoa.
Whoa. You said whoa, like...
I thought I bumped into an invisible guy.
Oh, well. They are invisible. Yeah, nice.
Did I see another guy?
Yeah, Dan. So, Dan, this isn't gonna be like Doom 1 where you didn't go for any of them blue orbs.
Nah, the monsters in this game are way too tough for that.
Yeah, Dan's definitely pulling down his pants here.
Yep.
And he's showing everyone what he's got underneath.
A tiny penis.
Yeah, so that everyone can see.
And no balls.
Aw. None, Dan. You should pick up that health.
Alright. Why
Yeah,
not?
why not, right?
Because I did do that really stupid thing and jump down into that pit with the guy with the chain gun at close range.
Yeah. And hopefully the audio
Wait,
for this video will be pretty good.
Yeah.
Dan, is this a safe spot to end it? After you kill this guy?
Sure.
And yeah, this has been Let's Play Doom 2. Along with me is
Ghostyfilms.
and I am Kenshin1913. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yep.
Bye bye. Really, Panda again?
Yep.